Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is American Truck Simulator. And on the line is Malkathet, who is currently playing Valheim, not American Truck Simulator, so they may chime in and be talking later. I've got their icon on the screen. Otherwise, what we are doing is we are doing a urgent delivery of fireworks. Obviously, one of the most important deliveries you can make, an urgent delivery of fireworks. And I've got Alex here in the chat, and anybody else who wants to chime in. And here we go. This does not look like... That's a little close. Trying out all the Infernal Arms. Oh, that's right. Alex is playing Hades.
Turn left.
We are humming the bass line. Switching over to, I believe, a Smash Brothers remix. And, getting ourselves on the road. Okay. So, welcome one and all. This is another grab bag day on Improvision Entertainment. And what we are doing, in case anyone hasn't heard this previously, is that every hour, those in the chat are going to vote on what game I'll be playing for at least an hour. And today's first vote is American Truck Simulator. So that's what we're doing. I am currently, like I said, on an urgent delivery of fireworks. We are going very north in Arizona, which should put us in good range for being able to come back and tackle one of the last remaining achievements I have for the base game, and it's one free DLC of Arizona. Which is I must go to all Colorado River sites. Based on the math, and based on the game's frequency for giving me something when I get within range of it, I believe I may actually only have one location on the Colorado River that I have left to acquire. Alright, coming to a stop, turning on my turn signal. I was going to see if I could get a fine for going right on red when I had... Why are you guys stopped? It's green. Making my intention known to... Yep, there it is. Right on red violation. $700.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Do we want to go for 2 for? Let's go 2 for, everybody.
Turn right.
Alright, you know what? I think I know what my Tier 3 emote needs to be. It needs to be a red light violation, because that is absolutely a coin flip, whether I'm going to get that violation or not every time. So I assume, Alex, based on the text, that you are somewhat distracted? Because today is a day. I had a nightmare. I don't remember what it was, though. I just woke up. I remember there was something about water leaking into the home as I was trying to build it up like you do in Valheim. And I believe Tim the Toolman Taylor was there, so that was happening. I think Captain Soja was also there. Kind of weird. Yesterday, as I said at the start of stream, I had an, unfortunately, an anxious experience in which I went to go get, my slowly tire finally fixed after, like, a year. And, in so doing, I put myself in a situation where for 40 long-ass minutes, that felt like 4 hours, I was in a waiting room with a bunch of employees and customers, none of which were wearing masks. And I don't mean they were wearing their masks incorrectly, like not over their nose. Like, it's been a year, guys. Your mask goes over your nose. But, like, nobody was wearing a mask. Except me. And that was not a good feeling. That was surprisingly worse than going to Walmart. Alright, so this says we have roughly 6.5 hours to deliver something that needs to be there in 5 hours. Or not 5 hours, 10 hours. I don't know why I have that. 10.5 hours. The truck driver we are currently using is fully rested. We should have enough gas to get there. And Majavi just made $645. I don't remember if they're one of our new employees, actually. It's been a few days since I last played. I think they are. Okay, this is telling me to get over, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm feeling a little bit iffy on the steering wheel. I think I need to back up and get myself more comfortable. I'm totally distracted. I'm letting myself slide into other lanes and stuff. I don't think that's the... Oh, no. 65? I don't think that's the trailer. Like, I don't think it's anything about the weight dispersion. I think I'm just distracted. I need to properly bind my screen capture so that I can start taking screenshots of individual runs in big clarity, so I can use that on thumbnails, because I got to make the thumbnails better. How goes the run, Alex? Drink, drive, lose. What are you against? Mothers against drunk driving? What's going on over there? I'm very much considering making decals for my truck, but I might be taking a break from American Truck Simulator soon if it doesn't go on sale, so I can get some of the DLC. Because I am 2 achievements away from having all the achievements in the game without using, mod cheats to get any of the achievements or anything like that. I'm definitely considering installing some of the fan-made DLC that, like, adds the rest of the United States and Canada and Mexico, just to see what that's like. But obviously, I want to, I want an excellent... Fairly easy right now? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good time. Because as you've seen me say, Alex, I have nothing against awesome action games. I'm just not good at them. Like, if I finish Metal Gear Solid, I'm gonna put in the
Go straight
I'm
on.
gonna put in the poll Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, but I'm not expecting to be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that game is fucking nuts. Awesome, but
Keep left.
I think it has lower difficulties. Actually, I might be able to knock the difficulty down. Oh, which reminds me, Alex, you were talking about, like, you were doing humble brags and stuff about how good you were playing Hades. Have you played that mode yet? That the game basically is really, really hard from the beginning, or what have you? There's an option when you start a new save file of, like, basically turning on a hard mode. Have you done that? I'd be curious. And you're not streaming right now, so you're not streaming playing Hades, even though a lot of people want to see it. That seems like a easy win. Okay, I think I want to get over.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Not that one. This one. Whoa, not this one.
Exit right.
Alright, guys. We are getting detoured, and we're having an urgent delivery, so let's see where we can go to fix this. My right click is messed up. Okay, stop doing that. Okay, so I have to go straight here, so I can turn around and come up that exit, which the game seems to think is faster than me going through this side street. Alright, well, here we go. I want to get 10 runs under your belt first.
Okay, here
So
we go.
you've finished the game in less than 10 runs. Okay. So I was trying to take that turn, but at the last moment I saw that the lane was closed. So this urgent delivery has had some time tacked onto it. But we should be able to take this exit and turn around. Oh, I forgot to... You know what?
And
I
then
forgot to
exit
check and see
right.
if there was, like, construction on the other side. Let's absolutely... I gotta press the right button at some point. Let's absolutely not risk it. Let's say... we're gonna go this way. Wish I knew somebody else who played American Truck Simulator who could tell me what is the bug that causes
Keep right, and then exit right.
your scroll wheel and your clicking and everything with your mouse to
Exit right.
interact on your second screen from your first screen. Oh, it says Mal is now playing Valheim. I wonder if that means he's going to turn his voice chat back on. Alright, we are attempting to make a right-hand turn on red. And we're getting a red light violation. I'm just going to have to assume I'm losing like $1,000 to do that. Because it is nonsense. What am I listening to right now? This is SimCity 4, I believe. I wasn't paying attention to whether I could have gotten back onto the highway going the other direction, but I'm just going to, while I can, safely assume not. So I am going through the town right now.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I, might sound a little bit silly, but... Wait, is this also
Turn
road
right.
construction off? No, that's road construction off. I went and left a review, and you know, always read a written review and not just look at the number. But I left a bad review for the tire place, which has been good to me over the past couple of years. But like, I don't know. I woke up I didn't do it right then. I woke up the next morning and it was still bothering me. Like, I felt really unsafe. Like, if I find out in 2 weeks I've got COVID, that's where I'm gonna think I got it. Which, you know, it also really says something about the people who
Go
are
straight on.
working there. Like, not just about, like, customer service, customer satisfaction, but kind of says something about, like, you don't really care about other people if you don't wear a mask. And if you're somebody who doesn't wear a mask, yeah, I mean you. I
Get
do.
ready to turn left.
If you've got some sort of supposed condition that makes it difficult to breathe while you wear a mask, we could have a conversation.
Turn left.
But I don't really believe that's a major factor. And if you don't believe it does anything, or if you don't believe COVID is real, then yeah, yeah, you're part of the problem. Somebody couldn't find a job and came back empty. I see that in the bottom. They only lost $65 though, so that's a good loss. Vehicle pulled over on the other side of the road. Something is smoking and has an ambulance. Oh, that looks like an actual wreck of some kind. Like, I just can't and don't want to deal with those types of people anymore. A couple of months from now, when everything's on its downward arc and you're not wearing a mask, I'm probably not going to think that much of it. Assuming that that actually happens and that we do have a downward arc. Because America just got finished with its first wave. Because vaccines are actually going out and... yeah. It's like we finally had a crest to our first wave. So that happened. But that doesn't stop... like, that doesn't stop the worldwide pandemic. And if people are still unable to get the vaccine, which is currently happening, then it's not going to subside anytime soon. And I've been saying for a while that I don't really think that we're going to stop seeing cases until at least next year. And maybe that's depressing stuff you don't want to hear about in your American Truck Simulator game, but I don't want to live in it. So, I mean, I don't want to hear about it either. Like, I am about to move to a less populated portion of the state, and I have no reason to believe it's going to be better where I'm going. Oh, what's happening, guys? Why is everybody slowing down in my way? Hey, Carl. It's good to have you here. If you want to jump in the Valheim chat, I am on chat right now. That's why my little icon's next to my name. If you want to talk in person by any chance, you could. That is an option. But otherwise, how you doing today? I'm having a grab bag day. Let me feed my squad of cats and then hop in. Alright, sounds good. This guy on the right's not letting me over. I'm gonna get over after him, though.
Go straight on.
I should be good on gas. Alex says hard to type and play. You are correct. It's also difficult to talk and play. One of the troubles with American Truck Simulator specifically is that you run out of topics. And I just had a encounter yesterday, like I've been saying, with COVID, as far as like feeling super unsafe. So that was on my mind, and it's still on my mind. It still bothers me. Like, oh, tire tread on the side of the road, I think.
Go straight on.
Like, I had to go get some extra groceries a few days ago, even though I try and only do one grocery trip in a month. And I saw some people with masks, but also I saw a number of people who had masks who didn't have them over their nose. And I'm just like, just to be clear, if you don't have it over your nose, you're not actually wearing a mask. You're just covering your mouth. Like, that's not doing anything. You're definitely not helping yourself. And by not helping yourself, you're not helping others. And everybody's like, oh, herd immunity. Like, stop doing herd immunity. I have too many friends with compromised immune systems. You need to be part of that herd to do herd immunity if you don't have a compromised immune system. Everybody is slowing up right now, and I do not appreciate it. Guess I'm getting over. I don't like these metal barriers close on the side of the road. But apparently my truck handles hills better than this double-decker, which does not surprise me now that I realize it's a double-decker. Still got these yellow arrows, so I probably maybe shouldn't be going as fast as I am, but whatever, we're making progress. Game estimates we are 3¼ hours out. We have roughly a little under 9 hours to make the delivery, so we should be okay. We're going to go kind of out in the middle of nowhere, though, so I expect 2-lane roads pretty soon. And I look at games like this that I've been playing for a long time, and I think to myself, I really need to learn how to code and model and stuff like that, because I want to make mods.
Right, and then exit right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Exit right.
Oh, I missed that message. I think somebody just came back from a job and made some money. Well, they might not have made money. I still seem to have $27,000. Oh, no, I'm just switching highways. I'm still not on 2 lanes yet. Well, I'm okay with that. Takara, who might be watching still, and Alex, yep, I am doing okay with this level 1 hazardous material, the fireworks. Hey, $6,000 from Martin coming in. Martin has leveled up. I'm going to page. I think after this, well, definitely after this job, I'm going to be getting gas.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Turning left when stop signs are a suggestion. Oh wait, hold on. We have a vehicle coming. Get out of here. Ah, looks like I've just missed getting to the train. I can't tell what direction it's coming from. But the bars are already down, so I'm just gonna slowly creep up on it. Alright, we got an engine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars only. Very short train. When this game puts trains over in South Carolina, if we ever get Appalachia, I'm gonna need to see 23-car trains. Like, not kidding. That is a lot of traffic and a lot of cars on the road in front of me. Alright, bets on if I make a right on red, if I get a red light violation for it. Here we go. Oh, make that a double. There's a cop right there. Oh, never mind. Light turned green by the time I felt it was clear to go. So much for that. It's an ongoing complaint. I guess this is a side avenue. I don't know where Mel went. He did go back to playing the game. Okay. Income for Joseph is $9,000. Yeah, Joseph is pretty steadily making almost $10,000 a go. Joseph has leveled up. You know what, guys? I'm going to take this brief aside he disappeared. It's true. I'm going to take this brief aside to double check my drivers real quick, and I'm going to run some quick ads for anybody who's watching on Twitch, so I hope you don't mind. You won't be missing anything but me like looking through menus real quick. And then everybody watching on YouTube who's still here, like, well, I need to make sure that drivers are doing proper upgrades and stuff. What is this? Trailer what? I don't know. Okay. Joseph is still learning high-value cargo. Let's get you the rest of long distance. Vassal is just-in-time delivery, so let's get you some long distance as well. Fragile cargo is your next up. Let's see about... Yeah, you know what? That's fine, Elizabeth. Specialize in that. Martin is currently going balanced, and Martin is making decent money every day, but he needs a specialty, so let's get him some long distance too. Everybody, we're going to go long distance. Just-in-time delivery. You need something to go with that, so let's go with high-value cargo. Balance on Merrick. Long distance on Molina Q. Alright. Let's get long distance on Malik. Actually, we're going to specialize in long distance first. And yeah, Maja is the newest guy. And we got to look out for Agnes because Agnes is starting with the lowest stats. He's balanced, but he is over here in Fragile. So let's do Fragile Timely. Alright, everybody who is watching on Twitch, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Just doing a little management. Hey, there's the link for the current poll. If you happen to be watching now or on the VOD, that is the poll I was talking about at the start of stream for what games I will be playing in the month of April. It is a poll of polls, meaning it is a poll comprised of all of the games that have done really well in the polls for the last half of a year, but that have not actually won, or rather not been finished. Some of them actually did win and did get started getting played, but they didn't get finished, so I put them on the poll as a question of priority, if you will. If they get voted again well now, then I'll know I need to, make sure I get those games done. I just started Okami HD yesterday, and therefore I'm a little behind because that was actually the second place winner for last month. But the first place winner for this month is way out in front. I've told people that basically half a month or a dozen votes, whichever comes later, is when I will reveal how things are doing in the poll. So in case Alex or Carl is watching right now and you know anybody who might be interested in having their voice heard for what I'm going to play on stream, I'm currently at 11 votes. So if we get to a dozen votes during the course of this stream, then I'll let everybody know what the standings look like. Eyeballing it, of course, because ranked choice voting requires some algorithms to make sure that it comes out correctly. But otherwise, I will do my best to let everybody know where the games stand at that moment. That's driver Maja. Okay. Now, I think what I'm supposed to do here is go into the second lane. Then the first lane of the roundabout goes off. Then this lane becomes the new second lane. And then I take this lane. Okay. There's not enough roundabouts of me in America to know I definitely did that right, but I think I did that right. I'm gonna need a speed limit increase, please. I don't think there's any cops around, so let's just go for it. Yeah, beep, 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 and then it's gone. What does that say? 55 through this curve? Well, I'm going 43, so that should be good enough. I'm also looking at a mod that replaces lots of the in-game companies with real-world companies, so that might also be interesting. I'm looking at a lot of mods for this game. Gonna have to spice it up, because, you know, it's been what it is for the whole time I've been playing it. Definitely eyeballing the heavy cargo thing, which I think itself is $5, which is what I paid for the original game. So it would feel a little bit weird purchasing a DLC that costs as much as the original game for the same price. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't seem to be increasing in price, so I assume gear. There we go. This says I've got approximately 60 miles remaining. Anybody hear that beeping? Was that in the game or in the music? Okay, we've got a yellow turn. And sun should begin to set, so we might get blinded by that soon. Driver Melina Q, $3,000. Nice. We're getting to the point where we're going to start having enough money for a new garage, an expansion, or a whole new driver and truck set almost every time we do a transport. Which is really good because, you know, that gets into the tycoon aspects of the game. Hey, there's the link in the chat for the Improvision Entertainment Discord. Even if you're watching later on YouTube, you should be able to type that in. It's not that long. Or you can search for Improvision Entertainment on Discord. You can come and hang out. I just did a little bit remodeling on some of the channels. I've changed the Final Fantasy VII Remake spoiler section into Final Fantasy VII 2020 Plus spoiler section, because there's now like 4 more Final Fantasy VII games. With any luck, Cody and I, possibly Captain Soja and I, will be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on the channel later this year. And if you've already seen it, well, good. It's a good game. Those two are perhaps my biggest Final Fantasy VII fans of friends, and neither of them have experienced the game yet, and they're avoiding spoilers, and I'm doing my best not to give them any spoilers. So, basically what will happen is they will most likely be the ones playing it, but I will be manning the chat to make sure that your voice gets heard when you're talking to them, but that I will, because I've already seen Final Fantasy VII Remake, I should say, that I will not be giving the spoilers to them. Not that I'm asking you to give them spoilers, but, you know, just a buffer. Because it's a really great experience to have basically blind going in. Alright, what does this say? How fast I'm supposed to be going? It doesn't. So I took it okay.
Get ready to turn right.
Getting ready to turn right. We are almost at our destination. Alex says I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake for a while now. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Alex. Did you play the original game? And by original game, I mean some version of the game just called Final Fantasy VII? Sadly, no. Well, there's plenty of ways to get a hold of it. It's in the 2 varieties of Game Pass right now, which is also PC Game Pass.
Get ready to turn left.
So if you have Windows 10, you could like try it for a month and play it. So that is a possibility.
Turn left and then turn right.
Or, you know, tune in later this year when I probably play. What's happening? Why was that acting like I was hung on something?
Turn right.
Okay.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Do we want to play it safe? We probably want to play it safe, right? Yeah, I don't like those close quarters things. Let's just get her done. I mean, for my part, Alex, I will say, I hate Final Fantasy VII. So, it's possible you wouldn't like it. But Final Fantasy VII Remake is my game of 2020, which I've said a number of times on stream. Like, it was real good. Conversely, if you don't like Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's possible you just wouldn't like Final Fantasy VII at all. Detach. Alright. Look at that! We got a level up going on. So for everybody who is watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This has been Improvision Entertainment presents American Truck Simulator. I have been Huntermun. Apparently Carl is here but not talking. And I will see you in the future. Or he's muted, I don't know. Later.